It's going to be another warm one.
And maybe hot enough for Angelo to dance again.
Let's hope not.
All right. Thanks, Mike. The British Open was in the bag for Adam Scott, but TV20's Angelo Caruso is here to say the Big Easy put just enough pressure on the Australian to watch one of the biggest collapses in major history.
You know, just to let you know, I can dance, Mike Gismondi. I can't say the same for you.
Outside.
That's good. Hopefully we have enough to do something with this hair, because my hair is looking a hot mess right now.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you there. I don't.
Thanks, Mike. Billy Donovan's persistence on the recruiting trail has paid off once again for the Orange and Blue. And TV20's Angelo Caruso is here to say the future is bright for the Florida Gators.
Unlike the hot mess of your hair, it helps when...
How to explain what's going to be going on with your hair tomorrow. I know lots of people are worried about their hair tomorrow. I don't think going to be quite as humid as what you saw at the end of the weekend. How about that? How's that sound?
I'll take it.
But I think about a chance of rain tomorrow, so the humidity will be high in the afternoon. Stay inside after the afternoon, I guess. 60% chance of showers tomorrow afternoon. To start your work week, looks like a wet afternoon. I think more widespread rain than what we saw this afternoon. And temperatures going to remain in the lower 90s over the next several days. But even Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, still a good chance of rain on each of these days. And then by Friday, temperatures all the way back into the mid-90s. So another warm end to the week.
So I'll try to do something with my hair. Maybe jump into a lake. Or maybe I'll cut. Who knows?
Whatever you got to do.
Who knows? All righty. Well, that's all the time we have. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye. Good evening. Natalia has the night off. A bomb squad spent the day carefully working their way into the apartment of James Holmes, the suspect in the devastating mass shooting in Aurora, Colorado. Authorities now say it's clear he wanted to trap the police, who then showed up at his apartment. ABC's Brandy Hitt reports from Aurora.
Taking each step with caution.
Now to take our first look at the weather. It was a beautiful day to go outside, but we had some little pop-up showers this afternoon, Mike.
Yeah, we sure did since we last spoke.
Thanks, Mike. And just into our newsroom, FHP is reporting a hit-and-run in Summerfield at the intersection of 441 and Sunset Harbor Road. A lot of information isn't available at this time, but we do know that there are injuries and that there is a possible roadblock. We'll have more information as it becomes available. And 2 Marion County Sheriff's detectives were taken to an area hospital this morning after being exposed to smoke from a meth lab located in a shed, according to authorities. The deputies, Elizabeth Hart and Kevin Johnson, this morning went to the 14,000 block of Northeast 191st Place, that's near Ocala, in reference to a warrant check. Finding no one at the home, the deputies searched the shed that was on the property, where they were overcome with smoke, which turned out to be from a meth lab. The drug unit was notified and recovered what was describing as a trafficking amount of meth oil. Criminal charges are pending against the person responsible for manufacturing the meth lab. Workers from Marion County libraries are going beyond the books and getting kids ready to, well, read. This afternoon, a ribbon-cutting event introduced the Born Learning Trail. Nancy Young, manager of Children's Services, says the educational trail is colorful, hands-on, and is designed to encourage early literacy.
Now we have outside opportunities, and this Born Learning Trail takes it in a playful way, where parents or grandparents or other relatives can come with children.
This trail can now be found at the Forest Public Library, Bellevue Public Library, and the Ocala Public Library headquarters. Well, if you haven't heard about this sport, all you need to know is that it's on wheels. Roller derby consists of 2 teams racing at skates around a flat track. TV20's Yadima Farinas met up with the Gainesville Roller Rebels to find out exactly what does it take to battle it out on the track.
Skates, knee pads, and a helmet. That's what these girls wear to play roller derby. LeBron Mames is on the Gainesville Roller Rebels team that was founded in November 2007. She discovered the sport at a friend's party.
She asked if I'd ever heard of roller derby, and I said I'd seen the movie Whip It, but that's it. I went to a practice, and that was it. I was totally hooked. It looked amazing. I wanted to be a part of it immediately.
There are 5 skaters on the track, 4 blockers and 1 jammer. Mames is a jammer who wears a star helmet cover. She scores a point for each opposing blocker she passes.
This is the way the jammer gets out of the pack. It's called an arm whip. I obviously can't do it as good as she can.
There are specific rules they have to follow, just like any other sport.
The way that you can hit somebody is with your shoulder and with your hip or with your back.
All the Roller Rebels are very athletic, but some say they didn't think they had it in them.
And when I was a kid, I was always the one that, finished their mile last. And so when I came here and I realized that I could do this.
Play a sport that takes strength, practice, and dedication.
At least within the last 3 years, we've gotten really committed to being the best team that, the city of Gainesville can have.
Yaremi Farinas, TV 20 News.
The Gainesville Roller Rebels hope to be a part of the Women's Flat Track Derby Association by 2013, giving them a chance to play at the national level.
We head through midweek next week, but tomorrow the story definitely be hot, hot, hot. Hope for some rain, because if you don't see it, it's going to be another scorcher out there.
You said hope for rain.
Hope for rain. You're gonna need it. It's gonna feel warm. And Angela's dancing a hot, hot, hot.
Well, you took what I was going to do. Can't dance that, so that's a wrap. Thanks, Mike. Well, Saturday is typically moving day, and in round 3 of the British Open, Adam Scott moved to the top. Well, TV20's Angelo Caruso is here to say Tiger Woods is still in it, but history is not on his side.
Not hot, 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 depending on which way you look at it, Duke. Now, Tiger has never won a major trailing going into the final round, but Adam Scott, a lot of good memories in the orange and blue and for Gator Nation.
And we also got some other Hall of Famers joining the club, too, right?
Of course, Florida State's Deion Sanders. You also got Eddie George, and then the former Michigan coach Lloyd Carr. So congrats to all of them, as well as many, many more.
All righty. Thanks, Angelo.
You bet.
And while he's dancing hot, hot, hot.
You both are dancing.
We're just trying to get you into it, Mike.
Oh, man.
What's the weather going to be like?
It's going to be hot, hot, hot. You already have it. It's going to be another warm one tomorrow. If you don't see the rain, it's going to be pretty brutal out there. Humidity is going to be a really big factor. It's going to feel pretty close to 100 degrees. Temperatures in the lower 90s. Air temperature going to be around 93, but for most locations, it's going to feel upper 90s, right around 100 degrees. A 30% chance of showers, so very similar to what we saw today as far as isolated showers are concerned. If you don't see any rain, then it's really going to be brutal. If you do see some rain, might be a little relief from that heat.
All right, so have, umbrella and a bottle of water in both hands.
That's right.
All righty, and a little bit of news, thanks, Mike, by the way, and a little bit of news before we go.